All right. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, Shiboga Mogo Tribe. How are we feeling after our merge?
Good. I mean,
Fantastic.
No one was voted out, so
Yeah.
You made the merge. You made the merge so you can be, you're able to be dated now,
Yes.
as Kat would say. Before we get into this, who do y'all think our special guest is? Any guesses? It is All Stars.
Yeah, it's from All Stars. I'm trying to think.
Boston Rob.
it's probes.
You know how much money
good, but
we
we're
would
not
have to
that
pay?
If this person opened as Rob and Amber, that would
Cost so much.
We're not Gary.
I
I
know
think
it's.
it's Tina.
You know how much money we would have to pay to get Boston and Rob on this?
I want to say
It's
it's Kat, but I know it's
Forrest
Tina. It's really like
I
Tina.
feel like what about somebody old school?
All right, special
Sorry.
guest, go ahead and reveal
Is it
yourself.
Kathy?
Go ahead and come on,
It's Andy.
special guest.
Well, I don't want to. Everybody's
It's
gonna be
just
so
Phil.
disappointed.
It's Phil Wood from the Survivor
Do you
Specialist.
guys ever have your hopes
Hi, Phil.
way too high? Think you're
Yeah.
getting a bike for Christmas and you get like a notebook?
Phil, how are you feeling?
Pretty humiliated now.
No.
There's some names being thrown around there that weren't quite mine.
Phil, we are very excited to have you. And Phil, we wanted to ask you actually as part of our sort of pregame interview questions, like how does it feel now to be back with us, but on sort of the other side of the Zoom call, if you will, not competing? How does it feel to be like a co-host?
I don't think I've ever actually competed, so it feels pretty good. I've gotten blown out every single time I've tried, so it feels good to be asking the questions and know the answers. And I'm going to pretend on every single one of these that it's an easy one and I knew the answer the whole time, because I do. This is great.
I love that. Annabelle, you are one of our only two winners in this call, you and Kyle. So how does it feel to only be one of two winners here, knowing that how it worked out for Tina and Ethan in All Stars? And what do you think of your competition here in the room?
I mean, I'm nervous. I always get nervous for these games. It doesn't matter if I've won or not. I mean, it's just all about what you know. So we'll see. But obviously, everybody's here for a reason. So I think everyone's ready to rumble.
There you go. Aaron, you're a long-time fan favorite of people who watch our games, comment or email us like, oh, we love Aaron. There was a challenge in one of your games, Aaron, where we asked the Castaways to bring us something yellow and something blue. And you were wearing a yellow shirt and a blue hat, and you lost that challenge. Yep. Does that memory haunt you? And have you been studying for this game?
Oh, it haunts me, Nick, more than I wish to, care to share. I actually specially dressed up I chose my outfit specifically for that, and then a prime opportunity, and it didn't happen. No, I didn't prepare. I thought I would jinx it if I prepared, so I'm very rusty.
Okay. And then McKenna wants to know, do you have a stuffed animal on deck?
Yeah.
I have Big Bird, and I've got Snuffy, and I have Big Bird earrings. So
We love it.
Yep.
Kyle, our other winner who's here, have you watched any of the other games, Kyle? Do you recognize a lot of people that are in this room? And are you scared of anyone?
I have watched some of the other games, some of them not all the way through. I do recognize quite a few people here. And everybody is competition. So, it depends on what questions are asked, hit or miss. So yeah, it's always nerve-wracking.
There you go. Edsel, welcome back. Edsel, most of the people in this room are returning players, but you have only played in one game with us, which was our very first game, which is exciting for us. How are you feeling about being back? Have you been studying? And how do you feel about your chances in our game tonight?
Really great questions, Nick. Thanks to you and McKenna for inviting me back. Yeah, for those of y'all that may remember me, I only played once, the very first game. Did not do so hot. My memorable moment was just remembering a Worlds Apart title, episode 1. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm humbled to be back. And I was just like, oh shoot, like All Stars, this is great. But overall, I'm just here to have fun with this, and just really great to meet 17 other people that just nerd out on Survivor like I do. I've been keeping up with the RHAP top 40 countdown, so I'm at 29, 30th last season with Caramone. So that's as much as I've been rewatching. But here, I'm just happy to be here with all of y'all and just having fun with just the space right now.
Awesome. Happy to hear that. Will, welcome back. Will, many of our viewers are calling Chris's game, the winner of your game, the most dominant performance in all of our game's history, but you
Better
were
than
right
any.
there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people forget you were
yeah.
only 4 points behind. So one, I want to know what you think about Chris's game, and then what are you expecting from tonight from this group of all-stars?
Yeah, Chris played a great game. He knew a lot. It was pretty much neck and neck with him and me the whole time. On one hand, I'm kind of sad he's not here so I could try to kick his ass this time, but in some ways I'm kind of glad he's not so that I don't have to go up against him. But I'm just excited to be here. It's super fun to be part of All Stars. I've only played one game before and I feel like I did pretty well. So hopefully I'll be able to bring all of my Survivor knowledge back again.
Nice.
Well, if you do win this game, you'll face him in Jeopardy. So you might get the best of both worlds.
It's true. We'll see what happens.
Lauren, welcome back for your third game with us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, Lauren, in the past, you've won some challenges, and every time you've won the challenge, your reward is the 50-50 coin that McKenna is displaying right now. And it seems that you sort of have a curse with that. It seems like every time you use it, it lands on not safe. What can you tell us about that? What's your thoughts on all of that?
I mean, let's be real. The only reason why you brought me back is to see if I got it a third time and for it to land on, once again, not safe. That is why I'm here. I will not be breaking the curse because my luck is terrible. So anyone that is expecting that, you'll be sadly disappointed.
So you think you're going to do well in the challenges?
Yeah, I always think I'm going to do well in the challenges. Gotta have some type of confidence.
Yeah. Clark, welcome back. You've dream teamed for us before, Clark. You've game tested for us on some of our games, and you won one of those games that you practiced for us against other people, and you came really close in one of your other past games with us as well. Is tonight the night, Clark?
I'm hoping it is the night. I think the one game that was not official was the one that I won. But I'm hoping that this is my time to shine. And if not, then I had a great time with everybody and I'm just here to have fun and be the comic relief.
Okay. Well, last but certainly not least, I have to go to a pairing that some people are referring to as double trouble. Connor and Bo. You two, not counting Phil, hold the record for tied for most negative points incurred in a single game. How are you both feeling? And are you thinking that you can turn your luck around? Here's the thing, you guys are both smart guys and you know a lot of our answers. You just get beat out on hand on head, or you take too many risks and you're 5 points. So how are you guys both feeling?
The next step is to pass Phil, to beat Phil.
So you're going for most negative.
To burn your $25, Connor.
That's correct.
At least I have a record. That's all I really have to say. I have something, and at the very end of the last time I played, I was like, do you have to be good to get on All Stars? And you're like, no. I'm like, all right, yeah, I have a shot.
All right, McKenna's going to go around and just ask everyone real quick what your favorite Survivor moment is.
All right, Bailey.
Wentworth does not count.
Nice.
9.
Gavin.
She's kind of stole my thunder there. Wentworth does not count.
Ben.
Season 40 family visit.
Oh.
Ian.
In Amazon, when Rob Cesternino makes fun of Matt sharpening the machete.
Alex.
Parvati playing an idol for Jerry and Sandra, seeing JTC.
Parker.
In Amazon, Rob C becoming the junior deputy firewood.
Satchet.
Millennials versus Gen X, when Adam and Jay talk about their moms.
Jay.
Specifically watching Todd's face when seeing James can play the idols, not the faces he makes, I think are hilarious.
And Raheem.
Fuck you, Brad Culpepper.
Yes.
McKenna, Phil, favorite Survivor moments?
Parvati breathing.
Michelle winning.
Adam winning. All right. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. You know our game. You know our rules. Question number 1 is reopenable, worth 5 points. Across all of the times that she has played Survivor, how many grains of rice has Parvati Shallow eaten? We're totally kidding.
We're not that mean.
Can you imagine? No. Go ahead and get your pieces of paper out. That would be cruel. Go ahead and vote for somebody.
And yeah, vote for somebody that's not Nick, Phil, or myself. A name on a paper, does not matter who, your choice. While you write that name, you notice that we do not have a Survivor player picking a charity this time. That's because we are doing pretty much winner takes all.
We wanted for All Stars to make it so that you guys get the pot. So there are 18 of you, which, if my math is correct, equals $425 at stake, or $450 at stake. Is that right? 18, yeah. 25, 450. So the winner is going to take home $300. Second place is going to take home $125. And third place will get their entry fee back for $25. So a little bit different than our regular games. We wanted to do something special for you guys for All Stars. And then McKenna, do you want to tell them about our other surprise for them?
Yes. So I reached out to Vintage Survivor Store and they offered a 2-day promo code for you guys for 10% off of your order. So I'll type it in the chat and it'll start at 9 o'clock today until 9 o'clock on Tuesday.
Just for you guys, there's a limited number of uses, so don't share with other people. Just for our cast, they have buffs, they have mugs, all that good stuff. So if you're in the market for something like that and you wanted 10% off, you know, something that we wanted to do for you guys. Does everybody have their votes ready? Cool. Just go ahead and hold them up and then keep them up until I tell you to put them down. Okay, Annabelle, you're for Will. Okay, Annabelle, you can put yours down. Bo, who's your vote for?
Connor.
Okay, very funny. You can put your vote down, Bo. Bailey voted for Will. No, you can't switch your vote. Gavin, you voted for Alex Rubino. That's 2 from Clark. Go ahead, Gavin and Clark. Once I say your name, is that Bo Edsel?
Yep.
Okay. Ben, you're good. You voted for Connor as well. Raheem, who'd you vote for? Raheem, who'd you vote for? You're on mute.
Oh, I voted for Connor. Sorry, I was.
No worries. Aaron, you voted for Kyle. Connor, you voted for Will. Will, you voted for Bo. You guys can both put your papers down. Lauren, you voted for Ben. Ian, you voted for Annabelle. Nice parchment paper, Ian.
Thanks.
I like that.
Yes, because you didn't have any votes.
Alex Rubino voted for Parker. Parker voted for Bo. Kyle voted for Gavin. And Satchet voted for Connor. And Jay voted for Annabelle. Connor, you've received the most votes. Congratulations. You win a legacy advantage. I don't know if you know how this works, Connor, but just for our viewers who may not know, our legacy advantage works pretty much the same as a hidden immunity idol. If you answer a question, if you buzz in for a question, you have to play your advantage, your legacy advantage, before you answer it. And then if you get it wrong, you don't lose the points associated with that question. However, if you answer a question wrong, Connor, while you hold your legacy advantage, and you didn't play it, you must will or bequeath your legacy advantage to another player in this cast. Make sense?
Yeah. My first ever advantage.
Congratulations. So we're going to mark that down, Connor, that you have that. And let's go ahead and get started. So instead of Parvati eating rice, maybe a question that's actually answerable. Question number 1 worth 5 points. How many tribes, this is reopenable, how many tribes has the person who voted for Wu to win in Cagayan been on? Raheem. Raheem, you're on mute.
Tasha Fox has been on 6 tries.
That is correct. Early lead goes to Raheem. Phil, do you want to change your name back away from question mark?
Wait, are you gonna tell us what the tribes got?
Oh yeah.
That's for later.
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Thanks, Connor. I almost forgot about that. Okay, so in first place with a total of 10 points out of a possible 16 is Mogo Mogo. So congratulations, Mogo Mogo. You start the game with 10 additional points. And McKenna, you've marked all these down already, or are you going to do it at the end?
We'll do it at the end.
Okay, so you can put plus 10 maybe in a parenthesis or whatever. Saboga, or Shapiro rather, in second place with out of 16 points scored a total of 8. So 2 behind Mogo Mogo. And in dead last, out of 16 points available with a paltry 7 is Saboga, the yellow tribe. So a advantage of 10 to 8 to 7.
Because our shelter wasn't built very well.
No.
But it,
Not the best shelter.
Yeah, which one of you was Rupert, and why did you dig a shelter into the sand?
Yeah.
It works
I
with
had a
this
question.
season though. Saboga was the worst tribe, so it did.
Yeah.
All right, Phil.
All right, this question is worth 1 point. If Elizabeth had won her Island of the Idols fire-making challenge against Rob, how many tribal councils would her idol have been good for?
Gavin.
3.
Incorrect, Gavin. It's 2.
I have a question.
Mhm.
I'm sorry you said. I'm sure you said this at the beginning. I'm sorry, I just didn't hear it. If you did,
Okay.
there's still just 50 questions overall, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank
And
you.
we are doing a score update after question 35, or after question 30, before
25.
question 36.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Before 36, McKenna.
Okay.
It's after our event.
Got it.
Ooh.
Oh, are you right? I think you
Yes,
might be
I'm right. But okay.
McKenna's right. It's after 25. Listen to McKenna in doubt. That's how I live my life, and it serves me well. Question 3 for 5 points, reopenable. In Survivor Africa, Jeff asks the castaways this question during their trivia challenge. On African safaris, the animals known as the Big Five are rhino, lion, leopard, and elephant. What's the 5th animal? I saw Ben,
I
McKenna.
saw
Who did
Ben.
you see?
I saw Ben.
Ben?
Hippo.
That's incorrect. So after Ben, I had Raheem and then Will McKenna.
Okay.
Okay, Raheem.
You need to unmute, Raheem. You need to unmute.
You guys can leave yourselves off mute as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's a thing. Okay. You can't repeat the question, right?
In Survivor, your time has already started. The animals known as the Big Five are rhino, lion, leopard, elephant. The 5th animal. You have 15 seconds.
Yeah,
5
I just screwed
seconds.
myself. Cheetah.
That is incorrect. Ben, I'm going to go to Will and then Annabelle.
I'm pretty sure it's like a wildebeest.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. Annabelle?
With the Cape Buffalo.
It is a buffalo. Congratulations.
That's what I meant. I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, well, McKenna, I have Ben, Raheem, and Will all losing 5, and Annabelle plus 5.
Yes.
Okay, great.
All right, question number 4, 5 points, and it's reopenable. In Survivor Cambodia's 4th episode, Savage, Jeremy, and Terry are all chosen to compete in the Heroes Challenge. What is the title of this episode?
Connor.
Connor.
Where's the beef?
Correct.
That's the only episode title I remember. The
Connor.
only one.
Is this the first time you've ever been positive points, Connor?
No,
Well, I
he
was
has
already
had positive points
positive.
before.
Ah,
I've gotten positive, but it's possible it's the first time I've ever been in the positive.
congrats.
Connor, I'm just letting you know, if you win, I feel like that's a win for me too.
Same goes for you.
For 3 points, reopenable. Quote, I am a fan of the Survivor Revenge, and I want to blindside Redacted as best as possible. I'll repeat it. I am a fan of the Survivor Revenge, and I want to blindside Redacted as best as possible.
How does my legacy advantage work again?
You would use it after buzzing in, before answering the question. If you get it wrong, you don't lose the points.
And it goes away regardless?
Correct. If you get it right or wrong, yeah. If you get it right, you don't get to hold on to it. Kyle.
I'll go after.
Abby Maria.
Wait, actually, no.
That is incorrect. Connor, we do have to accept buzz-ins in this
who
game.
said it?
Yeah, but do you want to use your legacy? You do want to use your legacy advantage.
Oh, wait, so it's the person who said it.
The quote, the person who spoke the quote.
Natalie Anderson?
That is incorrect.
But
So
he did
you
not
lose your legacy, but you don't lose any points. I'll give you all a hint now that a couple people have buzzed in. The quote is spoken by a man and it's referencing a man. So I am a fan of the Survivor Revenge and I want to blindside him as best as possible. I'm going to down the question in 25 seconds.
Now that you
There are
said
no more.
that hint, that takes away my guess.
Yeah, there are no more hints coming at you. Anybody thinking about buzzing in? Otherwise, I'll down it. No? Okay. Question is dead. It's Taylor in Millennials versus Gen X referencing Adam.
Almost said that.
So easy, everybody.
Taylor
Answer was right in
Stalker.
front of you.
Oh
Right
my
there.
gosh.
Phil knew it from the start.
Right away. As soon as he started reading the knew it right away.
All right, McKenna's going to take us into our first challenge.
This challenge is McKenna themed. So I would like you guys to bring us any candy and any flannel garment. Go.
Candy.
Lauren's upset.
I'm in a freaking office. What the heck?
Bo, congratulations.
So of course you get. Sorry, Lauren.
Oh, wait till everyone gets back. Wait till everyone gets back.
I was wearing
flannel.
I was
eating my almond joy earlier.
Annabelle, Bo had it within 10 seconds.
Sorry.
Good job, Bo.
Wait, let's wait. Is Aaron here?
Aaron,
No.
come back.
Come back to us, Aaron. You lost.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. Bo had it within 5 seconds. Tell him what he won.
Almond joy wrapper in the trash. I was like, let's go.
Tell him what he won, McKenna.
Rapper?
Oh, of course, you win my 50-50 coin. I'm sorry, Lauren, you do not get redemption
Lauren.
for your 50-50 coin.
He doesn't even want it.
Bo, it's
Lauren.
cursed. But it will
I
work
don't
for
believe
you.
that. I don't
It will
believe
work
that.
for you, though. Don't you worry. Don't you
Can
worry.
you
It's going to work for
reverse the
you.
curse?
I can't wait for it to be flipped.
in full effect.
Our next little something is McKenna's going to show you a hat. I don't know what she has.
It's
If
a
it's a
bag.
hat or it's a bag. There, everyone's names are in that bag. McKenna's going to draw a name. And something's going to happen to you.
Feel unlucky.
This better not be the Island of the Idols.
Feel unlucky.
Quote me off.
Feel unlucky.
Mogo Mogo.
Oh, you color coded them.
Oh, yeah. I'm fancy.
Oh, I
Feel
love
lucky.
that. I didn't know that was happening.
Feel unlucky.
Bailey. Oh.
Bailey, you are headed towards Ghost Island.
Cool.
Welcome for being here. Bailey, I have 4 urns. And by 4 urns, I mean 4 pieces of paper that are colored brown, right? So
Okay.
we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Which urn do you want?
3.
You want 3 right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of these have play, some of these have no play. You get to play a game, Bailey.
Yay.
All right, Bailey, first game. This was originally Annabelle's game back in the day. Annabelle once chose one of 3 boxes and her fate wasn't very good. I think she ended up losing points. One of these 3 boxes, Bailey, has something that's really good. One of them has something that's pretty bad. One of them has a middle of the road. So do you want to choose a matchbox, a decorative box, or a chess box with all the chess pieces removed?
Decorative box.
I want the decorative
Yeah.
box. Okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna set it up here so you can see it. And I'll, lose an urn in the process. And I'm going to show you what's in the matchbox, Bailey. I don't know what's in these. It's been a while since I made these. So Bailey, in the matchbox was you losing -2 points.
Okay.
Thankfully, you didn't choose the matchbox.
Okay.
So here's my question, Bailey. Now that you've seen the bad thing, you want to stick with your highly decorative box, or do you want to switch and go for the chess box?
Stick with the decorative box.
You're going to stick with the decorative box. We're going to get rid of the chess box. Inside your highly decorative box, Bailey, is you get to choose someone else to lose 2 points. So who would you like to incur a -2 points, Bailey?
Annabelle's in the lead.
No comments from the peanut gallery, please.
I'm trying to remember how many points everybody. Annabelle.
You're choosing Annabelle to lose 2 points.
Really? Sorry.
Try.
Target the winners.
Target the winners. Target the winners.
Hashtag wild card.
Annabelle and Kyle. Ooh, tough. All right, that's all we have for you right now. Phil is going to ask you the next question.
Yeah. Okay. So this is an easy one. 5 points, reopenable. This is the first player to ever be voted out from the game on day 35.
Gavin.
First, shoot. I had like somebody. It's not the first person. I was gonna say Elaine because I knew she got voted out in 35, but then I took it off.
15 seconds, Gavin.
Wait, what? I thought
You
it
have
was
10
like,
seconds left. You have 25 seconds.
Wait, what was the question then? Because I said
The
Elaine.
first person to be voted out on 35. Is Elaine your answer?
Oh, the first person voted out on 35?
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Oh, on day 35.
All right, 5 seconds, Gavin. Need a name. Give me a
Really
name,
is
Gavin.
I don't know, Roger. Wait, why
That's
why not
incorrect.
Roger?
It
don't know
is
why-
reopenable, y'all. You only have 25 seconds once we call on you. Anybody? Okay, it's a guy. McKenna, do you want to give the second clue?
After season 20.
That's it for hints. In 10 seconds, 15 seconds, I'll down it.
It's too risky.
Anyone thinking about it?
Wait, how many points is it worth?
5.
I have a guess, but I'm not going to guess. I'm not
Yeah,
falling into that
me
trap
neither.
again.
Okay,
Not this
3, 2, 1. Question is dead. Go ahead and give us your guesses for no points.
Brandon.
Brandon
Was it
Hands.
Grant?
Mine was Grant.
Grant?
Henry.
John Mish.
Oh.
Yeah, who cares?
No, that nothing remarkable happened for that to stick out. That's a good one.
Question 7, reopenable, 3 points. And this is our Nick friendship points question. This is my favorite question over 50 points. If you get it right, I like you a little more than I used to. What 2 different animals, for 3 points, what 2 different animals were killed in the beginning of the 8th episode of Micronesia? Really? Surprised. This is like featured prominently right at the start. It's a great moment. This would be my other Survivor moment besides Adam winning the game. No, one of them, they're both for sustenance.
It's 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Connor.
Octopus and rat.
No.
No?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna use my 50-50 here. I'm gonna buzz in and use the 50-50.
Okay, Bo, tell us your answer.
Wait, do I do the 50-50 first or after?
Answer first.
Is it a shark and a rat?
That is incorrect. We're going to flip the coin, Bo. Good luck.
Thank you.
Is that a good flip, McKenna?
Yeah, it landed in.
Okay. Yeah,
It
that's
flipped
fine.
a couple times. You ready?
Yes.
Hey,
Let's go!
the curse is broken.
Of course.
So, Bo, you incur no penalty. Congratulations.
Sorry, Lauren.
You broke the curse. I told you it was going to work in your favor.
Anybody else? No. Oh, Aaron.
A bat and a rat.
Oh, wrong.
That's it.
We're gonna down all our questions today, y'all. This makes me sad. All
You
right,
made
5
me so
seconds.
word.
4, 3, 2. The answer is crabs and rats. The girls went on a crab killing expedition.
Nick, I'm
So-
just glad you have so much confidence in our survivor knowledge.
I do. So McKenna, nobody got my friendship points. That makes me sad. I
you have
hate
no
you all.
friends. It's fine.
Can we have
McKenna,
the Parvati Rice question back? We might
Yeah.
have better luck with that.
McKenna, I have Connor losing 3 points and Aaron losing 3 points. Bo, no point change, but no longer has his 50-50 coin.
I'm all right with that. And I took a gander, you know.
All right. Including, this one's worth 3 points. It's not reopenable. Including both votes against and votes cast for a winner, how many votes has Mike White received over his survivor career?
Kyle.
4.
That is correct.
Wow.
3 points, not reopenable. How much money was each contestant on Survivor Thailand given for the auction?
Edsel.
Edsel.
500.
Sorry, Edsel, it's 1,000.
Oh shoot, 500 off. No props.
All right. Number 9, 2 points. What item did Tina purchase in the auction in Survivor Australia?
Clark.
I'm probably gonna get this wrong. Is it Doritos?
It's Oreos in a glass of milk, Clark.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. For 5 points, reopenable. Might want to get your pens and papers out. I will type this in the chat as I speak it. For 5 points, which contestant's name is an anagram of he, a new dame? It is in the chat. He, a new dame.
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Annabelle.
Oh,
20 seconds, Annabelle.
hard.
This is reopenable, y'all, so keep working. 10 seconds, Annabelle. Kyle, you're on deck.
Edna Ma, but that's too short.
5 seconds. Give us a name.
Edna Ma, but I know that's
That
wrong.
is incorrect. I have Kyle and then Connor on deck. Kyle.
Don Meehan?
That is correct. Connor, did you have it?
Yeah, I did have it.
Sorry, bud.
How many points is that?
Yeah,
5. So Annabelle lost 5. Kyle gained 5. Challenge number 2. This is our Nick themed challenge. I'd like you to bring us any type of tea, could be a tea bag or loose leaf tea, and any vinyl. Go.
What's vinyl?
A record, an album.
Oh.
You also have a
And
vinyl, Edsel.
You need a
was so
vinyl.
excited when
Edsel.
you said tea.
one.
Can I bring you Long Island iced tea?
I don't have a
No.
vinyl. Oops.
Aaron.
Aaron, what's in the box?
All right, it's in the box.
In the box.
I don't want a piece of cardboard. I want a vinyl.
Is Leaf in the box?
Is Leaf in the box?
Annabelle?
Don't break it.
Am I in a hurry now? I gotta.
Did anybody
no.
get it?
I,
Challenge is still live.
no, Aaron has it.
If it's in the box.
It is
If it's
in the
not in the
box.
box.
I don't have
Just wanna
anything
make sure.
vinyl. I was cooking.
Oh goodness.
Sorry.
Just don't break it, Aaron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aaron just definitely broke it.
See?
All right. Sorry, Kyle. Aaron had it.
Orange and spice.
Sorry, Aaron. Didn't want to make you,
That's okay. You need me to see. Okay.
Did I get that?
Aaron got it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had to
Um,
force him to open his mail, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Aaron, oh, wow. Okay. Aaron, you receive an extra vote. So for those of you who might not know how this works, it's Aaron, you'll play it just like everything else before you answer the question, after you buzz in. And if you get it wrong, you have the ability to make a choice. You can either answer again a second time, knowing that if you get it wrong the second time, you lose those points, or you can walk away from the question after the first wrong answer and incur no penalty.
Awesome. Cool.
Make sense?
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Double guess. Cool.
McKenna's going to pull another name out of her bag of names.
Be green.
Saboga.
Oh, yellow tribe. Ben, Lauren, Will, Connor, Aaron, or Raheem?
Ben.
Ben, congrats. You're also headed to Ghost Island. Ben, would you like urn number 1, 2, or 4? The one that fell earlier.
I'll take 2.
Urn number 2. Ben, unfortunately, you get no play. No game. All right.
Phil.
All right, Phil, you're up.
All right, I'm back. This is for 3 points. Who is the 4th original Venua tribe member voted out?
Will.
Will.
I think that it is Michelle.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. You got 3 points there, Will. Good job. Reopenable, 5 points. Which player holds the record for the most days played by a 2-time player who has never reached the final tribal council? Ian.
Big Tom.
That is incorrect.
I saw
So McKenna, who did you see next?
Parker.
And then Connor, right?
Yes.
Okay, Parker, go ahead.
Was it Keith Nail?
That is correct.
My boy.
Congrats, Parker. Connor, did you know it again? No.
What?
I was asking Connor if he knew it again.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
If so, he has some bad timing.
All right, this one's worth 4 points, also reopenable. Who was the only person without immunity to receive no votes at the double elimination twist in Ghost Island?
Kyle.
Angela?
Correct. Angela Perkins.
Wow.
Angela was on the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Angela.
5 points, reopenable. So remember, keep your hands on your head so we can, keep our order. Reopenable, 5 points. Which 2 survivors had the first and second confessionals of Survivor China? First hint, one of them's a guy, one of them's a girl. Really narrows it down for you, huh?
I love your hints. They're so
Yeah.
helpful.
McKenna, do you want to give the second hint?
The first one's a guy and the second one's a girl.
McKenna.
Wow. Doesn't help.
One is pre-merge, one is post-merge. Like
Really narrows it down.
Strongly debating taking a wild guess and falling in a hole.
Oh, I don't know, Bill. I'm going to give you 10 seconds all.
So tempting. But I don't.
I know better.
You're learning.
Resist.
4, 3, 2. Question is
Edsel.
dead. Edsel.
Edsel, he rang in before.
I'll go for broke. Is it Chicken? And is it Courtney?
You had one of them. It's Chicken and PG.
I was
gonna.
So close.
Sorry,
my
Edsel.
guesses. I didn't want to
I
take
knew
a chance.
PG. I didn't know the
I thought
other
it was
one.
Frosty, so.
All right.
All right, number 15, 5 points, reopenable, and it's a quote. We have a good alliance. I feel like I'm in a good position, but I'm concerned that if they have an idol, one of us is going home.
Be literally anyone.
That is the
Well, I know.
Survivor quote you could just pick.
We can't make it too easy on you guys.
First hint, it is a guy.
First hint was spoken by an older woman, I would say.
Read it. You read it again.
You want
Can I
to go
read it
again,
again?
Phil?
Yeah. We have a good alliance. I feel like I'm in a good position, but I'm concerned that if they have an idol, one of us is going home.
I have a guess.
This time we got lucky with the hint. At least it was an older woman, not just a
Older
woman.
woman, not just a woman, an older woman. Anybody?
A returning player.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Oh wait, hold on, Parker. Was that a
No,
buzz
that
in
was
or a
Harry.
fix
That was
your
a
hair?
Very convenient.
Sorry, I was fixing my hair. Sorry.
Okay, Bo.
Is it Monica Culpepper?
It is Monica Culpepper. All right, Phil's gonna read you our third challenge.
All right, for the third challenge, you must bring both a Survivor buff and any DVD. Go.
Clark.
That was quick. That was Clark.
Clark. That's our specialist challenge.
Oh,
Come on back, y'all.
Raheem, you were close.
I had All Stars convenient.
I technically had it in the frame if you wanted to be technical, because I have a DVD case right here.
You gotta get it, Raheem.
It's
You gotta
here.
bring it to us. Sorry. Clark, congrats. You win 3 points.
Can make up for that Tina Wesson question.
All right. McKenna is going to choose a final name from a hat or from a bag or whatever it is. So wait, we've had yellow and green. So Shapira hasn't been chosen. Let's see if the odds work out for y'all.
Mogo Mogo.
Mogo Mogo. Poor Shapira never gets to go to Ghost Island.
Well, his Monica Culpepper question gave him
go!
luck.
Okay, Bo, do you want urn number 1 or urn number 4?
Ooh, I'm gonna go number 4.
I'm gonna hold on to this. We're gonna get rid of urn number 1 because Ghost Island is over. You'll never know what was in that urn. Bo, you get to play.
Let's go.
Okay, Bo, I've got, we don't need these. Those won't be used. Oh, I've got 5 pieces of paper here.
5?
1 through 5, maybe. You see these? 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, Bo?
3.
3. You get to choose 2 people, Bo. No comments from anybody else, please. To lose 2 points.
Oh, that is clutch.
Who are you going after, Bo?
Well, I'm gonna keep the Mogo Mogo tribe strong. I'll take 1 and 1. Will and Kyle.
Will loses 2 points.
Legacy thing.
Kyle loses 2 points. Wow, Bo is savage. All right.
Oh yeah.
Annabelle, how do you feel to not be targeted twice? Does that feel good?
Shouldn't have gone for the anagram, so I'm glad Bo threw me a bone there.
All right, we're moving on. 2 points, not reopenable. Who is the first? Who cast the first vote? Excuse me, of Survivor Fee.
Clark.
Michelle Yee.
Yes. He froze, but yes.
I heard fee.
I would have finished that.
You're just hosting the rest of the.
Nick is broken.
All right,
My
Nick.
back?
Yeah,
you're back. You're back.
You have you have my curse.
Clark got the answer correct. It is
Yes, I heard everything from my end. Nothing
Oh,
froze
okay.
for me, but
Okay.
yeah. All right.
All right. Question number 17. This is worth 1 point. Which season is the first to start with 3 tribes and have no returning players?
Gavin.
Gavin.
It was. Oh, why am I blanking? I had it in my head. Shoot. Oh gosh.
20 seconds. It's not reopenable. You can put your hands down.
That doesn't have returning players. Shoot.
12
Oh, Philippines.
seconds,
That's
Gavin.
it. That's it. Philippines.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. It's Cagayan.
It had returning players.
Oh yeah. Shoot. I forgot the returning player
Russell
part.
Swan.
Sorry,
I forgot about
Gav.
that.
It's only 1 point,
Yell
man.
at him, y'all.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. Don't yell at him.
5 points. Reopenable. How many votes did Ozzy receive against him in South Pacific? There's no hints to be given on this
Oh,
one.
can I give a hint, please?
All right, go ahead, Phil.
It was more than one. That's it.
And
You're
less
welcome.
than 20.
Yes. Yeah.
Edsel, is that a buzz-in?
Will.
That's a buzz-in.
Hold
yeah.
on, hold on. If that's a buzz-in, then Edsel was first by a
Okay.
mile. And then
Yep.
Will go to you.
How much time do I got?
25 seconds starts now.
All right, so I'm gonna do some math out loud. So it was Ozzy was voted up first when there were 6 of them still left, I think. So that's
15
6.
seconds.
Then he got voted out again. I'm gonna guess there were how many of them were there?
10 seconds.
Oh shit.
I need a
I'm
number.
gonna
5.
All right, 17. Let's go.
Shockingly, that
Nailed
is
it.
fucking correct.
Yes! Yes! That was a wild guess. Oh my god.
Wow.
How many points was that?
5.
Thank you.
The joy. Will, did you know it?
I was trying to count, and my guess would have probably been 15. So I'm kind of glad you got it.
Yeah. Wow.
Don and Whitney
all
were
right.
on tribal. And that's what made it 17.
Yeah. All right. We're moving on, I guess.
All right. For 2 points, which 2 seasons have had only a single unanimous vote?
Parker.
Borneo and Worlds Apart.
It's correct.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Parker.
That was 2.
2.
Awesome.
Back to a 5 point. It's sort of like every other 5-point question, right? 5 points, reopenable. Who is the third person? This is my friendship points since nobody got my first one. Who is the third person to represent the only gender on their tribe after a tribe switch? The third person to do it.
You might have no friends still, Nick.
I know. Raheem.
No friends.
Sierra Easton.
Who?
Sierra.
She's the 5th person to do it. I'm sorry. But it's reopenable, y'all.
Reopenable.
And that was a hint. Okay, I'll tell you the first person since you know Connor.
I bought Vetus.
He was number 4. The first person is Pascal. So who's number 3? You've learned of 4 and 5, Vetus and Sierra. Should I tell them too, McKenna?
Why not?
The second person is Lex. So I want the person in the middle of Lex and Vetus, the only person to represent their only gender on the tribe after a tribe switch. Should we tell them if it's a guy or a girl, McKenna?
You
It's a
could tell them every single thing about this person and they still wouldn't get it.
Oh no, I
It's
have
a-
a big fact that would make them get it, but
Well, let's say it's a woman.
Yeah.
Instead of McKenna's big fact.
Parker.
Parker and then Lauren.
Is it Lacey?
It's correct.
I really thought about guessing Lacey. I just thought
I had it. I had it too.
Oh, I'm
Sorry, Lauren. He beat you
Lauren,
by
I thought
this
you
much.
got it.
I thought but he even said he thought
McKenna,
I buzzed in
you saw
first.
Parker,
I
right?
saw Parker.
We both, when both hosts see Parker,
Redo. I cannot wait to redo the footage because I think I buzzed in first. I
when
cannot
both
wait to see the
hosts,
footage back.
when both hosts see Parker, it's Parker.
No, Lauren, I thought it was you. Doesn't mean I'm going to let you answer.
Oh, that's fine. I just can't wait to see the footage because I think it was me. It's all good.
All right, Phil.
That was close. That was close.
Okay, you're already in the Ben Drebergen spot.
Well,
Here we go.
Lauren, here's some chance to get my friendship points. This is my friendship question. Phil, if you
2 points. If I butcher this name, I apologize. In Survivor Cambodia, during the Folklore Challenge, where Jeff tells Castaways a story, Jaya Varman VII practiced what religion?
Will.
Hinduism.
That is incorrect. It's not reopenable. It's Buddhism.
That seems too obvious.
I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah, sorry. That's why it's not reopenable. Question 22. for 4 points, Reopenable. Who is the first castaway to play an individual immunity challenge while wearing the immunity necklace? Clark. Then I have Bo and Parker.
First person to win an individual immunity.
The question is the first castaway to play an individual immunity challenge while wearing the immunity necklace.
Is it Burton?
That is incorrect. Bo.
Is it Jenna?
Incorrect. Parker.
Sorry, I was on mute. Is it Jervis?
That is correct. I'm really
Just
glad you got that
rewatched Borneo,
right.
That's all. That's the only reason.
I'm really glad you got that right, because out of everyone else who had their hands up, I had no fucking idea who's next.
It may have been Lauren for all we know.
I'm kind of curious. Is that Jervis in Borneo or Jervis in Jervis in Blood?
Borneo.
Borneo.
I did not know that.
All right, for 1 point. This is the first merged tribe to have black colored buffs.
Will.
Balboa.
Correct. 5 points. Reopenable. After Kelly Wigglesworth's famous immunity run in Survivor Borneo, who was the next female to win an individual immunity challenge? I saw Raheem McKenna, right? Yeah, no one else has their hands up. So Raheem, and then we'll go to Will. Go ahead, Raheem. Raheem, you're on mute.
Elizabeth?
Incorrect. Will, and then
Oh, I know who it is.
Will.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Kim Johnson.
Okay, so McKenna, that's wrong. Do you have Connor, Kyle, or Bo first, McKenna?
I don't have anybody.
Did you
I had
guys?
Connor. It was Connor,
Okay.
then Kyle, then Bo, then Annabelle.
God, Phil, I love you. Connor?
Is it the other Kim?
Incorrect. Who was next, Phil, after
Kyle.
Connor? Kyle?
Teresa?
That is correct.
Damn it, that was what I had.
I don't know.
How many points was that?
Okay, it's for 5 points. McKenna, I have Raheem, Will, and Connor all losing 5, and Kyle with +5. Okay, just heads up. I need everyone to have their hands down. So no hovering hands from this moment forward. After this question, we're going to do a score update.
All right, cool. 5 points, Reopenable. Quote, it felt a little weird having those two guys from the other tribe come in. You want to be on good terms with them because you're probably going to be living with them in the future, but in the back of your mind, you're like,
Hold on, Phil. Bailey.
Is it Nate from the Cook Islands?
Incorrect. Phil, you want to pick up with you want to be on?
You want to be on, I don't know where that is. You want to be on good terms with them because you probably, there you go. We got
Aaron.
How many points was it again?
5.
Can I use my advantage?
What is your advantage?
Extra
My
vote.
vote thing.
Extra
Double
vote.
Yes.
Okay, what's your first answer?
It's Tyson from Token Jeans.
That is correct. You do lose your advantage though, Aaron, just so you know. Once you play it, it's gone. So
Okay.
McKenna, I have Bailey -5, Aaron +5, and Aaron loses his idol or his extra vote.
Yep.
Okay, great. All right, McKenna, you ready for a quick score update?
Oh yeah, that's right. All right. 5.
Please don't be in last.
I feel like I'm in line.
Yeah, so while
Well,
she
it's not
does, while she totals everyone's points real quick, McKenna, are you going to do the update with their tribe points?
No.
Okay, so without your tribe points, does anyone think they're in last?
I feel like I've missed a bunch, so I don't. Maybe.
Will, you think you're in last? Gavin, Raheem?
I've missed.
I
Like
think I might be.
I
in
know I
last.
lost 6 points.
Okay, so
Okay.
I've got Will and Raheem tied for last at -10.
Okay.
Then
Wait,
I've got
At -10.
yes. Then
But
I've
that's
got
not including the points that we had.
that's
from
not tribe points.
Not tribe points.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
Not tribe points. Connor -8. Then I've got Ian, Bailey, and Ben at -5. Gavin at -7. Annabelle -2. Clark -1. And then positive points is Bo at 1. Aaron at 2. Kyle at 12. Parker at 16.
Oh,
Everyone who I did not name has 0.
How many
Wow.
questions are left? Is
Wait,
that
who's
for
in the
real?
lead?
That was question 25, so we're halfway through
Parker
the
is in
game.
the lead at 16.
After that is Kyle with 12.
I need a point to question.
We're halfway through the game. Okay, you ready? For 2 points, not reopenable. In Survivor, the Australian Outback, Jeff asks the Castaways this question in their trivia game. Bo, put your hand down. Of the 10 most venomous snakes in the world, how many live in Australia? Connor.
Wait, I have to say the answer?
We want the number of, yes.
10.
That is incorrect. I have
Oh, no.
Lauren up next. Oh no, it's not reopenable. Sorry, Lauren.
Was it 9?
It's 6.
It's 9.
9.
I knew that.
Why'd you
At
say
least he
10?
saw you a second that time, Lauren.
Why am I getting snubbed for everything? It's not reopenable, but I could have answered it. It's fine.
Did you have it right, Lauren?
Yes, he said
Lauren,
10.
you earn our friendship and our love.
I thought I
That's
already
what you'll
had
do.
it, but I will take it. It's fine.
Okay, Phil.
All right. 1 point, not reopenable. Leading up to the tribe swap of Survivor Gabon, which 2 players were voted the most important members of their tribes?
Will.
I believe it was. God, I'm gonna get this wrong. I think it was Marcus and Maddie.
It's correct, Will. You got 1 point.
Yes.
For 3 points, again, not reopenable. What tribe's camp is referred to in an episode as Hobo Junction? Clark.
That is Saboga.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thought so.
If only a Saboga member had answered that. But you got 3 points anyway, Clark.
All right. Question 29 for 4 points. How many votes did Elizabeth from David vs. Goliath cast against other castaways?
Phil?
She cast.
We don't want to know who, we want a number.
Yeah, just a number. Okay.
20 seconds. It's not reopenable, so you can put your answer.
3 votes.
How many?
3.
That's correct. You have a bonus question coming at you for 1 point, Will.
Okay.
So Will, remember, you're the only person who can answer this question, and you can't lose a point. Who were the 3 votes for? Oh, sorry, Phil. My bad.
You know what? Take my
I didn't
thunder,
realize.
man. It's
Go,
fine.
Phil. Go.
You already asked it. Who were the 3 votes for?
Okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to.
You have 25.
Okay.
It's the only part of the script where there's no name next to it, Nick. So
I know. Thanks, Phil.
It's all right. In the earlier
I did it to her.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm even blanking what I said was the answer. It was 3, right? Not 4.
8 seconds. 3. I need a name.
Okay, I got them. It was Jessica, Natalia, and Angelina.
Correct. That's 2 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, come back.
Come back.
So
King.
Will, you get 5 points total from that question because it was 4 for the original and 1 for the bonus.
Cool.
1 point, reopenable. It's a quote, but it's 1 point question. Where's my ruining? Where's Jeff Probst? What is happening right now?
Gavin.
Chelsea Walker.
That is correct. I love it. McKenna came up with that quote, but I love it so much.
all right. Question 31. 5 points, reopenable. The challenge, known either as nut bucket or sack attack, is one in which a given number of castaways hold onto a rope connected to a large net while the remaining castaways then attempt to shoot coconuts into the opposing tribe's nets, thus increasing the weight load. Only one castaway has competed in this challenge twice. Who is it?
Edsel.
Eric Reichenbach?
It's correct.
Yes! The Karen Moon rewatch was so cool.
I love your reactions when you get it right. That's great.
Thanks.
5 points. Congrats. 2 points, not reopenable. Listen carefully. Who is the only male favorite from Micronesia to be a part of the tribe's switch and eventually be voted out in that season? Connor.
Part of the tribe switch, like they switched tribes, or they were there during the.
They were there. 25
Ozzy?
seconds. That's
Ozzy?
correct.
Okay.
You got it right, Connor. Good job.
Oh, Connor.
Got it right.
Okay. Next question, reopenable, worth 2 points. In Cook Islands, who has the longest streak of not going to tribal council?
I told you this wasn't an easy question, McKenna. McKenna was sure everyone would know this. Bo?
Is it Yule?
It's incorrect, but this is reopenable, y'all. So feel free to.
I'm in the red.
Wait, hold on. McKenna, did you see? It was.
I was like seconds before, straight up.
All right, Bailey, are you good with that?
Yeah.
My
Okay,
hand was
Connor.
there before she even like.
All right, Connor.
Candace.
It's correct.
Okay. Bonus question.
Just
I'm
for you,
reading
Connor.
it. I'm reading it. It's just for you, Connor. When Candace did finally go to tribal council for the first time, who was voted out?
Is it who or is
Who
it
was
one
voted
name?
out?
Am I allowed to
One-
ask? Is it one name?
One person.
Who?
10 seconds, Connor.
Nate.
It's
No, it
incorrect.
was Cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you get 2 points, Connor.
because she was on. She was on before she mutinied. I forgot about that.
Okay. I get to go back to back, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. All right. Reopenable. What is the episode title of the 11th episode in Survivor, the Australian Outback, wherein the Castaways compete in the first ever Survivor auction?
Gavin?
I think it's let's make a deal.
Correct.
Got it right. Good job. 4 points. Okay. 5 points. For some reason that's not on our document. Reopenable. A quote. Quote. We got a clue last night, and it says you can use your brain, not your muscles, which is good news. Not that my brain's any good, but I'd rather use that than my muscles, because the muscles hurt now.
Kyle?
Is it Rudy?
It's Rudy.
Rudy
from Survivor Borneo.
It was
Good job,
the
Kyle.
that
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We have a challenge for you. So we are going to make a rule that you're not allowed to talk to each other with this. You're not preparing to go get us something, so relax. It's our seated challenge. You each have 2 pieces of paper that can fit in your palms. One of them should have an X on both sides. One of them should be blank. Can you please raise your hand if you don't have those ready to go? Okay, so everyone's ready to go with those. What I'd like you to do is you can either turn your video off or just tilt your camera up so someone can't see your hands. And in secret, you're going to place one of those 2 pieces of paper in your right hand and throw the other one away. If everyone's going to reveal at the same time, here's how it works. If half or less than half of you show us an X, you're each going to receive 2 points. There are 18 of you, so 9 or less of you showing us an X, you all get 2 points. If 4 or less of you show us an X, you're all going to receive 5 points.
This is just everyone.
If more than half of you show us an X, all players showing an X will lose a point, and anybody showing a blank piece of paper, regardless of how many X's are shown, will lose or gain no points. So to be clear, you show us a blank piece of paper, you're at no risk. You're just at the points you were at. You show us an X, and 9 or less total people all show us an X, you get 2 points. If 5 or less have an X and you're one of them, you get 5 points. If 10 or more show us an X, you all lose a point. So make your decision. Don't talk to each other about it. Get it in your palm, get it ready, and then come back on camera and have your hand closed in a fist ready to go, because you're all going to have to show us at the same time. One hand will.
Oh, okay.
You're only showing us an X or a blank. Don't show us both. One fist, Connor. Parker, Gavin, Raheem, Annabelle, Gavin. Okay, go ahead and show us. Oh boy. All right, Annabelle, is that an X?
It is.
Bo. So like X's. Annabelle. Bo.
Oh, we got a lot of X's
Bailey.
here.
Bailey, what you got? Is that
Oh,
blank?
no, X, blank page.
Okay. Bailey. Gavin, you have an X. Clark has an X. Edsel, that's blank, right?
Correct.
Okay. If I say your name, you can put your paper down. Ben has an X. Raheem, what is that? Blank.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, blank.
Aaron is blank. Yep. Aaron is blank, right? Yep. Connor is an X. Will, that's blank. Yeah.
Yep, that's blank.
Lauren has an X. Satchet has an X. Kyle, that's blank, right?
That is blank.
Parker, yours is blank.
Correct.
Alex Rubino, what is that?
That's an X.
Ian, that's blank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jay has an X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One person screwed you guys over. Everyone has an X. Lost a point. So McKenna, I'm going to read these for you slowly. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I have Annabelle and Bo.
Okay.
Gavin and Clark.
Okay.
Ben and Connor.
A normal, typical day job, 9 to 5 in a corporate setting in Pittsburgh. And
Connor, what's happening?
I spend my time coaching high school basketball. This is my first.
Me?
I think so. Whoever has video up playing, pause it for us.
Who's watching high
It
school
was
basketball?
Ian.
Who is the last person you heard from me,
Sorry.
McKenna? No, it's okay. Sorry, Connor. I didn't mean to call you out.
I just did Ben.
Okay. Connor and Lauren.
You gave me Connor.
Okay.
Yep.
Lauren and Satchet. And then Alex and Jay.
Okay.
Okay. Good for those of you who chose a blank piece of paper. Just got a point advantage, so to speak. This is question 36, by the way, y'all.
Cool. All right, 1 point. As shown on television, who finds the first hidden immunity idol in Island of the Idols?
Alex Rubino.
Oh, sorry. You. How much time do I have?
20 seconds.
First idol. Vince.
10 seconds.
Vince.
It's incorrect. It's Chelsea Walker.
Ah, damn it.
Only lost 1 point though. Reopenable, 5 points. Oh boy. Why do we include so many anagrams?
You decided to put 2.
Mhm.
Literally your fault.
I will enter this into the chat as I speak it. Which contestant's name is an anagram of the question, do I FedEx?
Alex.
Alex.
Eddie Fox.
God is correct. Nice. Now you got 5 points, Alex. Good job.
Right.
Okay, for 3 points, who is the only female contestant to be voted out at any point in Survivor history when there were 4 tribes intact?
Clark.
Tina Shear.
Damn right. 2 points. Reopenable. What is the meaning of China's merged tribe name, He Defan?
Will.
Black Fighting Wind.
Wow. Nailed it. We would have also accepted Big Black Typhoon, but the literal translation is what Will just read to you.
Okay. Reopenable, 5 points. The name of the first merged tribe to merge with 11 people.
Will.
Will.
I believe it is
This is reopenable, so feel free to buzz in for the rest of y'all. I have Raheem on deck.
Okay. Shoot.
Bailey on deck. 15 seconds. I see you, Bill. 7 seconds. We need a name.
Bone.
Give us a name of a tribe.
Oh, the name of the tribe. Okay. Is it No Bag?
You're out of time. I'm going to say it's not No Bag. It's not No Bag, so you would have been wrong. Raheem. You're on mute, Raheem. We're coming to you.
Is it Dingring?
That is correct.
Okay.
So McKenna just will losing 5 for Raheem plus 5. Oh boy, I have to type more things. This is our math question. Get ready, Ian.
God.
This question is in order of operations format for you. Not that we've ever had that come up before.
Well, viewers do not know that that ever happened.
Correct.
More editing for McKenna.
I'm going to read the question as it will be typed in the chat, but I am not going to read the order of operations. You will have to read that in the chat for yourself. So make sure you have your chat window open as I read this question. I'm going to enter the chat when I finish reading the question aloud.
And
for
you
5
need to
points, reopenable.
Hold on, you need to buzz in
Oh,
with
yeah.
the number. We do not want to
You
buzz
will not
in.
have 25 seconds. So you will have literally 5 seconds to give us a name. Do not tell us the number of the
Season.
equation. We want a winner's name, right? So if all winners are represented by their season's winning number, what name is the answer to the following mathematical equation? Chris Underwood multiplied by Brian Heidick divided by Natalie White plus JT Thomas. It's in the chat.
Will.
Okay, so that would be
Will.
JT Thomas.
3,
JT
2,
Thomas.
that is incorrect.
Wait,
Who's next, Kenna?
that's incorrect.
It's Connor, then me.
What?
It's not JT. So McKenna, who did you have next?
Ian said it's Connor than him. I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay,
Tony?
go ahead, Connor.
Tony?
That is correct.
Yep.
Correct.
I should
Oh,
have said it
I'm
was me.
so stupid. I need to go back to elementary school. So I did JT as 8 instead of 18.
Oh.
Okay. For 3 points.
McKenna, am I frozen or am I
No,
here?
you're good.
Okay,
That's
things
right.
are a little frozen from my end, so I'm not going to be able to see
You're
who
fine.
buzzed in first. Okay.
Okay, 3 points. In Survivor Cook Islands, during the folklore challenge where Jeff tells the castaways a story, what island did James Cook name on his second voyage?
Oh, actually, that's not a buzzer.
That's Will.
It's probably going to be wrong, but I know I'm in last or something at this point. So I'm just going to go with Rarotonga.
No, it was New Caledonia.
Oh.
So McKenna, Will got that wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of folklore questions tonight.
Yeah.
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 Those were mine.
McKenna, I'm going to take 20 seconds, leave, and try and rejoin because I'm sort of totally frozen out.
Okay,
Are you
go.
good if I just read, McKenna? You want me to just go?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Question 43 for 3 points. In Survivor Thailand, who is the only female to win an individual challenge?
That
Ben.
was Ben.
Unmute.
Helen.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Question 44. This one is reopenable and it's worth 3 points. In many of the early seasons, there would be an official episode recapping the season so far. Oftentimes, the names of these episodes would be A Closer Look, The First 24 Days, etc. What is the most recent season to feature one of these?
Will.
South Pacific.
That's correct. I know I don't get as excited as Nick, but good job. Sorry. All right. I hope Nick comes back. Otherwise, I'm just going to rip through these. Number 45 for 2 points. Who are the only 2 winners who have played more than once to have never been voted out?
Alex.
Raheem.
Oh, you saw Raheem?
Wait,
I saw Raheem, but
Okay.
it's up. Up to you.
Let's do 50-50 coin. Raheem, safe or not safe?
Maybe we have Alex.
Just
do that.
safe.
Oh, he's unmuted.
Okay.
Hello.
Not
Hi, Nick.
safe.
Can you all see
Alex.
and hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
So can you repeat the question? Just to make sure. 2 winners who have played again who have not been voted out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Michelle Fitzgerald. And I'm feeling so stupid right now.
10 seconds.
Oh, Jenna Maraska.
There we go.
McKenna, who answered the Thailand question correctly? 43.
Ben,
And he got it right or wrong?
right,
And who answered 44?
was
Will.
that was South Pacific. That was Will.
And he got that right as well.
Yes. And now
Okay.
Alex just answered 45
Great.
correct.
Okay, great.
All right.
Number 46. Who is the only? This is worth 2 points. Who is the only original Lamina tribe member to not make the merge?
Clark.
Dan Barry.
I don't like that
Right.
McKenna and Nick made me read that. It's a little BS.
What? You don't like? What? You don't like him?
I love Dan Barry.
Everybody loves Dan.
You wrote an essay
Combustible
about
Theory
it.
of Dan
Dan
Fuego. Yeah.
Yeah, I read it.
Phil, I'd like to read that essay.
Find it. It was on the website when Alexa and I did that for like 5 minutes.
Oh, nice. For 4 points, this is question 47. So we're coming down to the wire here. Reopenable. Who received the least amount of votes against them in Survivor South Pacific?
Raheem.
Mute.
Mute.
Unmute, Raheem.
Oh, it was Benjamin because he didn't get any votes against him.
Correct.
Wait, who was it?
Benjamin.
It was Coach.
I just didn't want to say.
Okay. 4 points. This one's reopenable. Mama Said There'd Be Days Like This is an episode title from which of the first 20 seasons?
Remember to keep your hands on your head. Bo.
Is it All Stars?
You think we're that obvious, Bo?
No.
It's not All Stars.
Annabelle.
And then Will. What was your answer, Annabelle?
Moving Chains.
Correct. You got it right, Annabelle. So 4 points for you, Annabelle. -4 for you, Bo. Okay, our penultimate
Did you say me?
question. No, Annabelle had it. And
thought
I
you
said
said-
Bo.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Yeah.
Will.
Sorry.
Like, wait,
This is
no.
our second to last, our penultimate question, question 49. It's worth 5 points. Are both of both of the last questions are 5 points each. Will, go ahead and take your hand off your head for me. Sorry, no worries. Reopenable. There are 3 final tribal council finalists who in their single season in question have only ever received votes against them at their very first tribal council and then for them at the final tribal council. 2 of those 3 people are Ozzy and Chris Daughtery. Who? Alex.
Alex, yeah.
And then I have Jay on deck. Alex, did you answer? I didn't hear you.
No, I said nothing yet.
Okay, you've got 20 seconds left, Alex. I have Jay and then anyone else who wants to buzz in. I have not finished the question. 10 seconds. Your 5 seconds, Alex. Give us a name. Alex?
God.
You're out of time, Alex. Jay, go ahead.
I just lost it too.
25 seconds, Jay.
Oh, I literally had it.
10 seconds, Jay. Gavin, I've got you on deck. 5 seconds. Give us a name, Jay.
Is it the first tribal or is it their first tribal?
Give us a name, Jay.
I don't know. I
Gavin.
can't. Let's take the points.
Was it Aubrey?
Mm-mm.
Was it the first tribal or their first?
I'm going to repeat the question. There are 3 final tribal council finalists who have only received votes at their very first tribal council against them and received them at the final tribal council. 2 of these 3 people are Ozzy and Chris Daughter. Who is the third is the end of the question.
Edsel?
Alex, you already buzzed in, bud.
I know.
Edsel.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, is it Alex or is it?
No, it's you, Edsel.
It's me.
Mhm.
Is it
Yeah.
Aubrey?
No, somebody just said that.
Oh shit. Okay.
Anybody else?
I know it now. If that's worth anything.
It's worth pride if you get it right after we down the question. 10 seconds. Anybody else?
Raheem.
Is it Philip Shepard?
What?
Anybody else? It's not
Okay.
Philip Shepard.
Oh wow, because like
Are you considering Connor?
oh, Phil's got a
Lauren's
Hi,
thinking.
Lauren.
10
That's
seconds.
the first.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Question is dead. Alex.
It's
what is
Carolyn,
it?
right?
No.
Is it Hatch?
Any other guesses?
Mama
It's
C.
definitely not
Not
Hatch.
Mama C.
Oh, okay.
It's Woo.
Anybody else?
Right?
Oh wait, she didn't get
Amanda?
Sherry Beefman?
Susie?
I didn't get any votes to win.
We're still not hearing them, but
Let's just keep going the whole night. This is
Guy
good.
or girl?
Wait, let's
Wait, did
just.
they not
Clay?
receive any votes
it's a
It's a
girl.
girl.
to
It's a
win?
girl.
Definitely.
They
Is it Jacqueline?
did receive votes at
From
final.
the first 20
Aaron?
seasons.
Is it Parvati?
Parvati's no.
Aaron?
No. That
It's
was a
Katie
hat adjustment.
Gallagher.
Oh, that was
Katie Gallagher.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, McKenna. I have Alex, Jay, Gavin, Edsel, and Raheem all losing 5. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Phil, last question.
All right, last question of the night for 5 points. Reopenable. It's a quote.
Feeling this one.
There comes a point where you have to turncoat a little bit, be a little more strategic, a little more self-preservative. It's a serious contest. There's a lot of money at stake, and I'd better start treating it that way. No one's here to just make friends and shake hands and have relationships for the rest of the time.
Will.
Right. It's kind of a shot in the dark, but is it Kelly Goldsmith?
It's reopenable, though.
Bo?
This is probably wrong, but is it Brian Heidick?
Nope.
No.
No.
Nuts.
Can you restate it?
Connor?
Greg Buis or
Nope.
No. Anybody else want to lose or gain 5 points on the last question?
in the positive, I think too. I blew it.
Ben.
Is it Rudy again?
Ben.
Is
No.
it Rudy again?
No.
Phil, am I unfrozen or no?
Yeah, you're
I-
unfrozen.
Yeah, you come
Oh,
in
can
and
you-
out a little bit.
Can you repeat it?
Can I repeat it? I don't know.
One more
Nick, can I-
time.
Okay.
Yeah, you can repeat it.
There comes a point where you have to turncoat a little bit, be a little more strategic, a little more self-preservative. It's a serious contest. There's a lot of money at stake, and I'd better start treating it that way. No one's here to just make friends and shake hands and have relationships for the rest of the time.
Satchet, you're not buzzing in, right? Satchet, you're not buzzing in, are you?
I think I know what it is, but I'm not buzzing in.
Do we give a hint, McKenna, on the last question or no?
It's from the first 10 seasons.
I think I know, but I've already guessed.
Gavin, are you buzzing in?
I think. I guess.
Tell us your answer, Gavin.
Wait, Gavin, did you guess for this question already?
No.
No, I guessed for the one before.
Okay,
I got
got it.
wrong.
25 seconds, Gavin.
I think I'm about 80% sure it's Sean from Borneo.
That's correct. It's Dr. Sean.
That's correct.
Good job,
Alrighty.
Gavin.
If you have any questions for Phil while I tally points.
Yeah. I have no answers.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Hey,
You can
I think
also
Parker
tell
won.
us.
You haven't added
Kyle
any
can also
Parker.
tell us about your experience over. I think it could be Parker.
The tribe points haven't been added yet.
The tribe points.
Tribe points have
The
not-
tribe points have not been added.
Yeah,
so
but
it
me
could
and him
be
at the same
Parker.
points.
Yeah, true.
Oh right, Parker and Kyle. So who's on Mogo Mogo that's in it?
Oh, it's
Clark
gotta
is
be
on
me.
Mogo
It's gotta be
Mogo.
me.
It's Clark or Bo.
I got like one right.
Oh,
like,
Bo. Bo and Connor first and second place.
oh yeah.
That would have been.
That
I'm
would
just
have been something for the ages.
I think I
I'm
was
happy for finishing in the positives.
I don't think I finished in the positive. Do you think I hold the record for the most point difference between games?
Yes.
I might.
Or hold that record.
This game was not for me.
Guys, sorry to rain on everyone's parade here, but unfortunately I do have to depart. I told everyone it'd be 2 hours, it was 3, and my Chinese food is quite cold.
Oh.
Thank you.
Bo,
for
do you want to
having
stick
me.
around for the score updates?
Edsel, you finished with positive 7 points.
Yes.
I'll stick
Woo!
around if
What's-
score updates, but my mother is rage texting me.
And what's Bo's,
Okay.
McKenna? McKenna, what's Bo's points?
He got 0 points.
Let's go! Improvement. All right, thank you all for having me.
Bye, Bo.
Bye.
Hey y'all, I do also have to kind of go to.
Yeah, no worries. We know it's late. What did Raheem
saying
score, McKenna? Raheem?
I think it was negative like.
Hold on. You are a positive 1, my friend.
+1. Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats, Raheem.
Thank you.
Bye, Raheem.
Questions.
Okay, I got him.
All right.
Ben and Bo, 0 points. So nobody ended in the negatives, guys. Yay!
Holy shit. First game ever.
It was both score factoring.
Nothing.
Oh, McKenna, make sure you add your did you already add the tribe scores, McKenna?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's why there were no negatives.
So Bo would have been negative, but because Bo was on
Bo
Mogo
had
Mogo,
negative
he ended
10.
positive.
Yeah,
Good
Bo
thing he
had
left.
negative 10.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Okay. So these are with the tribes
Yeah,
updated.
with your tribe
Okay.
points, the official score. Ben and Bo tied at 0 points. Raheem at 1, Jay 2, Ian 3, Connor at 4, Bailey, where did I have you? Bailey's at 5, and Will is at 5. Lauren's at 6, Satchet and Edsel at 7, Alex and Gavin at 8, Aaron at 9. Our top 4 are Kyle, Parker, Clark, and Annabelle.
Oh,
Annabelle in
place?
4th with 11. Clark winning his entry fee, 16 points. A 1 point difference between Kyle and Parker. We'll see you again in Jeopardy, Kyle.
Oh, congratulations, Kyle.
Kyle
Wow.
at 25,
Thank you.
Parker at 24.
Wow.
Good job.
Congrats, Kyle.
McKenna, Mogo Mogo was the top tribe scoring,
Yeah.
correct?
Mm-hmm. But
Got it. Wow.
Yay.
So Shapira really overcame that.
That was
deficit
way
of
harder than last time.
This is the hardest game for sure.
Kyle, congrats.
Yeah.
Kyle,
That
you
was
are now
close.
our most winning monies player.
Excellent.
You got all of the monies.
McKenna, you said Parker came in second?
Parker came in 2nd and Clark came in 3rd.
I'm going to Venmo you guys now. What did you say, Ian, about Shapira?
Shapira 1st and 2nd again. Just point that out.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
I
It was
was
a
bad.
start.
I was the
Wait,
Rob
did
Sesame
Parker, did
vote,
you pick an X and then did Kyle pick an X? Because was it a 1 point difference?
I chose a blank.
They
She
both
did a
look like.
blank because I didn't want to gamble.
Can you
Well, that could
imagine?
I
if,
just wanted to know if that impacted the end.
Can you imagine, Lauren, if
almost
that had
could've.
been the difference?
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for participating in our all-star game. Phil, what do the specialists have going on?
Well, wait, where's Kyle? Did Kyle leave? Oh no,
He
Kyle's
might
still
have
there.
been. Oh,
Okay.
no, okay.
So all I'll say is with Kyle's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars that he's been winning in this game, Survivor Specialist, patreon.com/Survivor Specialist. It's the best place to spend your money. I will say that.
And
then a big congratulations to Kyle, our winner.
Yes, Kyle, and then we do have some bigger news in Survivor Game Show Network.
All Stars 2.
No, but we are venturing into the world of Survivor orgs. So we do have a Facebook group that you guys can join. Just look up Survivor Game Show Network. It will also still be trivia. So Nick and I will always be hosting trivia, and it'll be on the Specialist channel. But we are going to be putting out a mini that we filmed on Survivor Game Show Network. So everyone who wants to get involved, please join the group page. It's a lot of fun over there. All right. Thanks for watching.